Good morning. It is Friday morning. I have just arrived in Dawlish in Devon. I'm teaching at the Knitting Hotel today. I think it's about 9:30 and my workshop doesn't start till 10, but I like to get up there a few minutes earlier. Obviously it's about 1:45, so I normally try and get her early and then have just a quick walk along the seafront. And it's sunny, although there's some clouds. I'm a bit worried it's going to rain, but it is sunny at the moment, so I thought I would go out and have a wander around wearing my new brioche scarf, which is not out yet, but it'll be out soon. And in this episode, I hope you're going to see maybe a little bit from the Knitting Hotel today, if I get time to film and a chance to film, because it's brioche, so it's full-on workshop. And then 3 bags full wool market in Cornwall tomorrow, and then the aftermath of that on Sunday. I'll show you what I'm knitting on Sunday as well. And I got 2 new projects on the needles, so by Sunday I may have made some progress on some of them. And yeah, maybe something else, we'll see. So I hope you enjoyed today's Vlogtober episode. If you're new here, my name is Anniken. I design knitting patterns. I teach knitting workshops online and in person, and I sell yarn through my website YarnAddict.co.uk. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. And let's go and have a look at the sea. So that grey house up there is the Knitting Hotel. I believe all the rooms have sea views, except for 2 which are in the basement, but I think all the other rooms have sea views, uninterrupted sea views. There's uninterrupted sea views from the lounge and from the decking at the front. This is the main train line into South Devon and Cornwall, and this is the new seawall, which is supposed to mean that the trains don't get disrupted by storms anymore, except they did last weekend, I believe. The sea is quite rough today. I was hoping to take some pictures of my brioche scarf, but it's too windy. Let's see, I think there's a train coming. That over there in the distance is Dawlish station. There's a train there, so I might see if I can catch a train on my way back to the car. Apologies for the light. It is nearly 7 o'clock in the evening on Saturday. As you can see, I filmed a teeny tiny bit at 3 bags full wool market today. I got there about 9, I think, and spent an hour and a bit setting up. Then I popped down to the local supermarket, got some lunch, brought back up with me, and then we were nearly ready to go. So I didn't get a lot of time to look around before we started, but I did just look around, film a tiny bit in the hall that I was in. And it was really busy from the word go, and then the afternoon was a bit quieter. But I was on my own, so I couldn't really get away from my stall. But I'm home now. I am watching Strictly Come Dancing, which is our version of Dancing with the Stars. box of samples there from YarnAddict. I haven't tied it away yet, and my spinning wheel. So I'm doing some knitting. I'm home alone till tomorrow evening, and I have had a pizza, and my table is a bit messy, but ignore that. And I am knitting on my new top. So I've done, that's Alfie. Simon has left, and I think Alfie's looking for him, wondering when he's going to return. Ignore my messy lounge. So I've done the setup for like the neck, back, neck and shoulders, and top of the sleeves, and one repeat of the lace pattern. So I'm hoping to get a few more done tonight. I haven't decided yet whether to do, well, I was thinking, do I do one repeat of the lace and then change colour, or do I do several repeats? Do I make the whole top of the sweater pink going through the different shades, or do I stripe it with the natural colour? So I haven't decided yet, but I'm going to carry on with this light pink for now. I weighed it before I started it, and I'll work a couple of repeats and then weigh it again, and then see how much I use and see if I can work out how far the pink I have will go. And I also got to tidy up a bit in here, this table, and all my stuff from 3 Bags Full is behind that chair over there by the window, so tomorrow I've got to sort that out. Good morning, it's Sunday morning, and morning after the day before. I am very, very tired. Gosh, my head looks a mess. I'm very, very tired this morning, and last night I did not sleep very well. I went to bed probably a bit too late. I was just too tired to go to bed. Right, let me show you what I knit last night. So I didn't do a lot of knitting. I mean, I was watching Strictly Come Dancing and trying to knit, and I stayed up quite a bit after that. But I was also like scrolling social media and getting distracted. I do have 209 stitches though, so I've done nearly 3 repeats of this pattern. 2.5 repeats really. It's I've done 15 rows, and 3 repeats would be 18 rows. So I've got well, nearly finished row 15. No, I'm on row 16. I've done that much of row 16, so I'm a quarter of the way through row 16 probably. So I'm going to go and do my workout and then finish this repeat. I don't know whether to go back to the natural yak and do a few rows, like 18 rows, so it's the same number of rows in stocking stitch, or to do 18 rows in lace, or whether to move on to the next colour of this. I'm weighing the yarn as I go. This lightest colour is the one I have the least of, because I weighed all the yarn before I started. This is the one I have the least of. The other 4 colours I have more of. I think what I'm going to do is finish these 18 rows, try and work out, measure it. I think I'll probably just pin it out, measure it, see if I can work out if I do 5 lots of 18 rows, how long will that be? Don't think that will take me through the whole yoke, and then try and make a decision. But if I mix in the other colour, do I mix it in stocking stitch or in lace? By the time you see this video, I will hopefully have made a decision. But tell me what you would do. When I was at Knitting Hotel, I was going to buy another ball of a skein of this, and I forgot. But I may have enough. That's the plan for this. I'm going to try and work on that a bit more this morning. And I'm using my colour clutch, by the way, to hold it in. I have when I wrote the pattern, I screwed it up and put it in the bin a minute ago, but I pulled it out again. So I wrote the pattern here, and then when I started, I realised that wouldn't really work, but I couldn't be bothered to go on my computer and rewrite it, so I just rewrote it here. And then this morning I did, because I've knitted that bit now, I typed it up, because I thought otherwise it's going to get in a mess. So now it looks a bit more like that. I've started working through my Truly Hooked advent calendar from last year. I've got another confession to make about advent calendars, by the way. It is basically like a loose fitting flowy cardigan, drapey thing. On the back, the shoulder seams kind of drop down the back a bit, and it makes the basically you knit a rectangle, and then you knit 2 rectangles for the front, and the 2 rectangles from the front Let me just take this off and I'll try and show you what I mean. So when you sew this top seam together, so that's the back and the front. So the front sewn onto there, and then you start sewing on the other half of the front right next to it. So there's no neck shaping for the back neck, but when you put it on, it kind of drops down your back a bit. So the shoulder seam is kind of halfway down, a bit down your shoulder, like a couple of inches, maybe 5 centimeters, and this kind of forms like a V shape on your back, and that's kind of your neck shape, and then the front's kind of hang loose and drapey, and it comes down to about elbow length. Now I've worn it for a while, but I brought it in here the other day because then I thought when I talk about this project in my videos, I have something to demonstrate. So that's what I'm planning to do with this. And I am, instead of knitting the back rectangle as one, then 2 fronts, I'm doing the whole, it's knitted sideways, which that one was as well. So I'm going all the way front, across the shoulders, down the back, all in one row. So they're very long rows. I can't remember how many stitches I've got, but a lot. Again, this one, I've adjusted things because I decided 278 stitches, and I thought that's going to be way too big because I'm using the same needle size as I was for this other thing, and I had a lot less stitches than that, and I don't really want it any longer. So I'm going for 224 stitches because I think that pattern, the other pattern, is a bit more open because of it's a different lace pattern. So I've cast on, and I'm doing the first mini skein just in garter stitch. Okay, so it's 20 grams. I've got 11 grams left, so I'm about halfway through. So that's okay. I'm happy with that. So I'm going to try and finish this today as well. What I want to do is, probably not today, but maybe tomorrow, although I'm quite busy. Oh yeah, tomorrow, because I'm seeing my friends, so I can take it to my friend's house and knit in the morning. I want to time myself and see how long it takes me to knit through a 20 gram mini skein. I would really like to get half of this finished by halfway through this month, which we're already a week into the month, so that's not going to work. Maybe in like half of this finished in like the next 2 weeks. I was thinking if I can knit through a mini skein a day. I got 24. I'm only going to use max 20. It might be less than that because I don't know if I'm going to need all of them, because the other one used about 300 grams and I've got 400 grams. Well, I got 480 grams, but I don't like some of the oranges. I'm going to take out at least 4 of the oranges. So I don't know how much I'm going to need, but once I get halfway, I'm going to block it, and then I'll know how much, you know, size-wise. And once I've blocked it, when it's halfway point, because the second half is just going to be the same as the first half, basically. There's like a mirror image of it. So I can then write the pattern with the tension and everything and send it to my tech editor. So we get what I like to do is get the tech editing started before I go to Norway. Depending on how soon I send it before I go to Norway, because I'm going to Norway on the 3rd of November. So I need to have the pattern ready by the end of October, and I don't know if I'll be able to finish this. I need to really try and finish it by the end of October, but I also want to finish a yak top by the end of October, so I can wear it in Norway. So I've got a lot of knitting to do this month. Don't have any deadlines this month, but I have a couple of small projects I need to do for workshops as well. So I'm going to try and, at some point this week, time myself to see how long it will take me to knit one 20 gram mini skein, and then see how much I can do a day. So set myself like a target every day, like I need to do 1 mini skein a day or half a mini skein a day or whatever, and then probably do the same thing with the yak sweater, work out how many days I've got till I'm going to Norway, and then work out how much I can knit on that a day, and then set myself a target for each of these two, and then spend any remaining knitting time I have, if I have any, on the smaller projects I need to do. Does that sound like madness? Especially because I've got a lot of workshops, so there are some days that I won't get much knitting done because I'm teaching. So that's the plan. A lot of rambling. Okay, I've been rambling on for far too long now. So I'm going to go and do my workout, and then go and watch a bit of telly and do some knitting, and then do a bit of work, and then if the brightens up, walk the dog, and I'll come back this afternoon and show you how my knitting is going and how I'm progressing. So walking outfit, finally stopped raining. Well, it looks like it could start again, so I got my umbrella, but it's finally stopped raining. Just walking through the park. Normally there's loads of dog walkers up here during the week, But today there's only 4 lads playing football at the top there, which is great to see even though the weather's not great, but at least it's stopped raining. So I'm going to take Alfie for a little bit of a walk and then go home and do some more knitting. Go Alfie. Back from walking the dog. I think it's starting to rain again now, but we managed to get through our walk in the dry, which is great. I hate cooking, but I really like macaroni and cheese for like comfort food. And I had some cheese sauce that I made probably months ago in the freezer. So when I make cheese sauce, I'll make a big portion because I don't tend to use the recipes. I just chuck stuff in. So I usually end up with loads more than I need. So I put a bit in individual little plastic pots and freeze them. And then I get them out and defrost them, microwave them when I want to use them. So I cook some pasta and just warmed up the cheese sauce in the microwave a little bit, and then I put it in with the pasta when it cooked, drained the water off, put the cheese sauce in, added some cold cooked chicken and some pepper and a little bit more cheddar cheese, stirred it in, and I'm going to eat it. And it's just a very nice kind of comfort food for me because I'm tired, I'm in pain, and I'm on my own, so I just wanted something quick and easy. Simon is on his way home. Emily ran her half marathon in Cardiff today and she completed. I don't know how fast she ran, but she completed it. So very, very proud of her. And Simon is on his way home. So I've done a second colour repeat on this sweater. So each colour section is 3 lace repeats, 18 rows in total. So I've done the second lot. Took me about 2 hours to do that, so I'm going to try and do 1 colour section each day. So that would mean that so I got 5 colours in total. I've done 2 for the front and the back. I've done 2, so I got 3 more to go on the back plus 5 on the front, so that's 8. So that means that I should get the top part of the sweater done in a week. So that's not too bad. Then that should be plenty of time to finish it in time for going to Norway. So I'm going to put this away now and work on my Truly Hooked Advent project. I want to time that as well and see how long it would take me to do 20 grams a day, because I would really like to do 1 mini skein a day if I can, but they're 20 grams, so I don't know. I'm going to time myself and see how it goes. So while we are talking about Advent, I said earlier on that I had a bit of an admission or confession to make, and I forgot about it. So last night, I've already said I was very tired. I was watching Strictly Come Dancing on telly, knitting, scrolling social media, and a new dyer to me that, well, I've been aware of her for a while, but I've never bought anything from this dyer before. I saw her stall at YarnAddict and I really liked what I saw. And last night when I was scrolling on Instagram, her Yarn Advent post came up saying there was still some Advents left. So I clicked on the thing because I like the colours, and I have signed up for another Yarn Advent. So I was feeling a bit kind of, because last year I had 3, and that was too much really, because I haven't. No, did I have 3 last year? No, I had 2 last year. I only had 2 last year. Did I have 3? I can't remember now. No, I had 2 last year. I had 3 the year before, but one. Well, I had 2.5 the year before because I had 2 full 24-day ones and 1 12-day one. Anyway, so far this year, I'd signed up for a full, so 24 days from the Discreet Unicorn, DK yarn, and then a fibre advent from For the Love of Yarn, to try and encourage me to do a bit of spinning every day. And I had originally thought about signing up for a 4-ply one as well, but I hadn't done it. And then I decided that probably I shouldn't. because of the fact that I hadn't worked up this Truly Hooked one, and I've still got one from 2 years ago I haven't knitted up yet. I have bought a 12-day advent calendar sock yarn, sparkly sock yarn from Cool Woollinks. I will link her below in case there are any more left. So if you, I mean, a lot of the indie does will put out advents sign-ups very, very early, like January, February, March. And you've got to be careful about signing up that early, especially if you're paying full, because if they go out of business or somehow don't deliver what you paid for, you may not be able to get your money back through PayPal or your credit card. Depends on what the limit is. I think from what I understand on PayPal, it's 6 months. So the ones I signed up for, I did sign up for like last winter, late last winter, early spring, I think. I can't remember. But I paid for them in installments. So that means that if anything should happen, I should at least get some of my money back. But they're both dyes that I know and trust. Having said that, business is really difficult in the UK at the moment. I think a lot of small businesses are struggling. So who knows? Never know what's going to happen. So I feel confident now signing up this late because obviously it's supposed to ship by the end of October. So that's okay, not very long to go. It is Monday morning and I thought I would show you the progress I made in my knitting last night before I sign off this vlog. I managed to finish the first 20 grams, so the first mini skein on my Truly Hooked project. I mean, it's just got the stitch, so it doesn't look that exciting at the moment, and I wound the second one. So that's all ready to go for this evening or this afternoon. So my plan this morning is to take this project to my friends. I might actually put in that's the third ball. I might put in the fourth ball as well, actually, in case I get a lot of knitting done while I'm there. And then when I get home, got some stuff to do this afternoon, and then I'm going for a massage today, which I can't wait because I'm exhausted. And then after that, I'm going to relax and knit for the rest of the day. So then I will work on this, which is in my Hohe and Co bag. It's less, when I first got it, it felt quite structured, and I did a review on it. It's starting to relax now, because obviously the leather is getting used more, but it still keeps its shape. And because the opening isn't super wide, it's wide enough to get your hands in and out, but because it's kind of pinched in the corners, the ball of yarn usually sits quite nicely in there and doesn't fall out, so I quite like using it. And I put it on the floor next to my chair so I can just pull the yarn out of there. So I'm off to see my friend and do some knitting this morning. I haven't seen her since August, so I'm really looking forward to catching up. I hope you've enjoyed this Vlogtober video. Somebody was saying in my last vlog that the sound was a bit low, so I need to look into that. Let me know if you think the sound is low. I know when I filmed outdoors it is lower. Don't know whether that's because I don't talk as loud or whether because of other noises, wind and that kind of thing. So I am considering getting a microphone. I just don't know what to get, but I have been looking at it for a while, so I think maybe I need to get that. But usually when I film in here, it's okay. So let me know what you think. Does it sound okay? So let me know what device you're watching it on. So are you watching it on your phone, a tablet, or on the telly? Because that might make a difference to the sound. I don't know. So thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. We've had loads of new subscribers in the last couple of weeks. I'm really, really grateful. Thank you very much. And I will see you on Thursday for the regular podcast. Thanks for watching.